Yes, mga igala, mayong adlaw kanatong tanan ug welcome sa itong panaguban sa itong tulumanong tambayan sa Radyo Pilipinas. No, kaubang po ninyo ang igala Armando Feniquito. Anyways, mga igala, kamusta mo diha, no? Wala na day bagyo nga ginabantayan daw karon, pero nagya po mga pag-ulan, no? Kaya tawag ito nga localized thunderstorms, no? Para sa kagahapon dito sa kuno, nagisakay ko sa among silingan din sakay ko ba kay wa mo may skina na tong time. So nabtami ko ulan, may nalang hinaa sila yung wala di ko kauli dayon stasyon din. Anyways, mga katambayan, no, katong ngaging Lunes, no, nagpahigayon ng operasyon ang ato ang National Bureau of Investigation, no, kabahin sa kaning ginaingon na illegal quarry diha sa may 3rd district, mga igala. No, kung asa adunay 13 nga nadakpan, no, pero ang kuan ako ato mga igala, no, this is just my my opinion, no, or feelings lang pod, mga igala, reaction, no, nga nadakpan puro mga trabahante lang, 13 ka trabahante ang nadakpan, mga igala, ang oy makasuhan, no. And then karon, mga igala, free sila. So karon, mga igala, unless kanin basin na ay makuha diri atong kuan po, no, atong otoridad, mga igala, well, dili na ko nga nako reaction, mga igala, nga medyo naluoy ko sa mga trabahante, no, okay. Kaya mga tao diha, mga igala, wala na sa kabalo kung illegal ba na o dili ba sa ila makatrabaho, makahatag law kaning pagkaon, no. So well, naman tayo lain pud na kuan din, no. So sad lang pud, mga igala, nung wala pa na, no, well, unya mga katambayan, mabutyag na unya, no, sa tuang NBI, mga igala, ang nahimong kung kitsagri involved ani, no. So anyways, yato maglangan, no, ato na paminawon, mga igala, una ang ato ang mga ato ang mga opisyal gikan sa National Bureau of Investigation. Una nila, mga igala, no, ang spokesperson sa NBI Southeastern Mindanao Regional Office, mga igala, or NBI SEMRO, wala lain, mga igala, si Sir mga igala, no, si Sir Eli Lianyo, mga igala, o ang Assistant Regional Director sa NBI 11, mga igala, or NBI SEMRO, nga si Sir Gerald Intes, mga igala, atong paminawon.
Tamugan River, Barangay Tamugan, Marilog District, Davao City. The said operation was the offshoot of the request of the City Environment Regional Office, Ma'am Marivic Reyes, because of the rampant and illegal quarrying activities in the mentioned area and other adjacent area of Kalinan and some parts of the boundary between Bukidnon and Davao City. So, as a result of the said operation, we were able to confiscate heavy equipments, 2 dump trucks, 1 backhoe, and several individuals who are directly participating in the excavation, digging, transporting of these illegal extracted mineral ores. Okay, question.
Sir, have we identified already kung saan mga tao tag-iya nag-operate aning quarry?
Bilong sila sa isa ka company,
Actually, yung ano natin is we cannot disclose the identity of the person behind this illegal quarrying. Kasi when we hatched the interdiction and arrest, he was not around, he was not in the area. But we have strong evidence which would link and connect him that indeed he was the one responsible for all this illegal quarrying in Tamugan River.
Pero background lang, sir.
Politician pa o businessman? Politician, sir.
Private. If not the name, any description.
Malaking tao, sir.
Politician.
With respect to that question, ma'am, sir, I'm very sorry, but we are still conducting a deeper investigation. Pero in the next few weeks, you will know.
Pero malaking tao. Influential.
Or
Influential. Let's
public?
let's
Siguro.
put it that way.
well, we look at him as well connected because he had been operating for quite some time. And there was no time that he was interrupted or being prevented from furtherance of this illegal.
Sir, kaning trace ka mga trabahante, for sure na nagbago lang ni sila. No? Kabalo ba ni sila nga illegal ang quarry ay ilang gitrabahuan?
Siguro, no, most of them, they don't have knowledge that what they are doing is illegal.
Sir, for how long na itong nag-ooperate?
Well, if we will see the request of the Sindo to our office, it had been for more than 1 year. And, you know, when people go to NBI office, this would be our last agency where most likely we could have help or
Sorry. Sir, sino yung
assistance.
complainant? Sino yung complainant?
No less than the chief of Sindro and NBI as a nominal complainant.
Sir, when can we say that quarrying is considered illegal?
Well, you know, one major problem that Davao City is facing is the flood problem. When there is unregulated activities of extracting quarry materials or river mix, as they say, this would result to an imbalance of the flow of water. And we are not knowledgeable on the environmental aspect of the action of the river, but for all we know, if there is massive abuse of our nature, it would really give problem to the community.
Sir, kailan kayo na nakatanggap ng complaint and when din nag-start yung operation?
Ma'am, si acting regional director lang ang
Okay. There were several surveillances made by the locals, by the Sendro actually, by the LGU. So they had this claimor na matapos sana because actually the violation falls on the Republic Act of 7942, the Illegal Mining Act of 1995, which is including illegal quarrying. So the law states that all minerals, lupa, lahat na makukuha belong to the state, belong sa gobyerno yan. So hindi pwedeng pakinabangan ng private individual without proper necessary documentations. Tsaka yung mga sinasabing taxes natin, di ba, permits. Now, matagal lang ginagawa ng Senro ang trabaho nila, although hindi talaga nila matsempo-tsempuhan yung act na yan. Although there were reports outside. So, napag-alaman na rin nila, there were private individuals in cahoots with those barangay officials actually. Hindi lang actually tamugan eh. But more on the 3rd district, there were several mga barangays na talang nag-illegal quarry. So, in cahoots with the barangay officials, iba kinukonsinte. So, there is this clamor. So, nag-ask ng assistance ang Senro to make validations as well as another surveillance ginawa natin. And kung makuha sa operation, ino-operate talaga natin para matapos-tapos yung problema nila.
Sir, nabanggit mo kinukonsente.
Yep.
Very officials.
Okay.
I understand na kasama sa investigation. May nakukuha bang porsyento yung mga barangay officials?
Perhaps. Hindi naman pwedeng ipikit lang pag walang pakinabang eh. Practical tayo, di ba?
Pero may na-identify tayong barangay officials na tumatawag.
Yeah, as what the agent of case told you a while ago, may mga identified persons, all the while, subject for natin, validation. Kasi serious yung operation natin, hindi lang isang area pinaggagawa ng quarry.
So, how much po yung natatanggap? Can you give
Ma'am?
us? How much po yung natatanggap?
Hindi ho natin alam yan. Malalaman natin pagka naggagawa tayong tactical interrogation sa mga subject, kung may nahuli tayong malalaki.
Sir, sa mga identified na mga quarry operations within the 3rd district, iisang tao lang ba ang nasa likod nito or marami itong mga negosyante?
Yun pang ibabalidate natin kasi marami yung area all the while. Kaumpisa pa lang natin magtrabaho. This is the first operation we did upon request.
Sir, ano
So mo to mga katambayan no, ang pahayag no sa duha ka opisyal nato sa NBI Mayagala no, NBI 11 or NBI Semro, Assistant Regional Director Gerald Intes ang spokesperson sa NBI Sembro mga higala na si Sir Eli Lianyo mga higala. So mo na ang ilahang pahayag sa last part natin ko na in cahoots with the officials. Kinsa kali nga mga opisyalan ni. O nga nung na kanamay no. Well, nga naman kaganiya mga higala nga na ay ang maong complaint or maong reklamo gikan ni sa City Environment and Natural Resources Office, no, Senro. Okay, mo kana lagi aside mong sa kuan daghan mo gud factors good daw nganong ilahan nganong dapat i-regulate ang quarry, especially no Tamugan River dool baya Diyos ko awata kabalo basig kuan siya mga katambayan no protected area. Anyways mga katambayan, balik ito man lang sa mga importanteng pahinumdum ni ato si Tianan. Yes, mga higala, balik kita din sa itong panaguban sa tutulumanong tambayan sa Radyo Pilipinas. No? So, padali niya pa itong hisgutan ito na hitabo nga kaning operasyon sa quarry mga higala. No? Sa gingon kaganiyan ni Sir Eli na naaday official daw. Muna karon mga official na in cahoots daw sa official ng mga operators. Gibutya kung kinsa ni nga mga official. No? Or kung kuan ba. Ay nako. Anyways, mga katambayan, dahil nato ning hisgutan no kay ingon karon pa mga higala ingon nato ang NBI na doon na pay mosunod na mga operasyon series of operations against para sa crackdown no aning mga illegal na quarry diri nga activities diri sa tuwa sa Davao City no kun asa daghan daw ning mga operator nga nagakuan no daghan daw nagabuhat aning mga tambayan. No? So anyways mga higala, nato lang balikan nato ang National Bureau of Investigation mga higala, pinaagi ni Sir Eli Lianyo, ang spokesperson sa NBI 11 o sa ato ang NBI 11 Assistant Regional Director na si Sir Gerald Intes mga higala. May naon nato balik.
Saan sa tingin ninyo kulang or let's say saan kulang when it comes to monitoring? Kasi sabi ninyo, matagal-tagal na nag-operate, but still, although malaking tao, sabi niyo. Pero saan kaya nagkulang?
Sabihin na natin na they lack all the knowledge to conduct investigation. Kasi iba naman yung sa LGU talaga. Iba yung trabaho nila actually. Kung meron silang investigative na section, hindi naman pwedeng compare natin sa NBI. Ayun talaga trabaho natin, nationwide. Kaya nga humingi sila ng tulong sa NBI.
So you're referring sa LGU, sir?
Yeah.
Sir, advice po natin. Our concern are in-aning ng mga ordinary ng mga trabahante doing something para sa ilang family. What advice can we give para sa mga i-hire aning ng mga negosyante nga mag-quarry and then without them knowing na it's illegal pala? And then second po, ang kaso ba na ipa-file against them, the 13, or doon sa taon na sa likod ng quarry?
Well, ganito yan ang sinabi ng batas. Kung sino man yung taong directly, personally involved in the Question Act, on the illegal act, sila yung responsible. But, yung taong nasa likod, the man behind that illegal activity, we can file a case in a regular basis, regular filing. So ito sila, they would be subject for inquest proceeding. Ngayon, you ask later, bakit hindi talaga mapigil-pigil? It's because, to be honest, some of the government workers, I'm not referring to any government agency, are in cahoots. So that's the reality.
Advice po natin, sir, doon sa mga ma-hire ng mga illegal quarry operators.
Well, the most advice that we can give, which is very practical, to have these national and local agencies to regularly monitor the rivers that provide or that would be a place for quarrying. Constant monitoring as to whether or not there had been activities which are illegal. And in that manner, if they have these findings that indeed there are individuals doing the illegal quarrying, then they could always call the help of the NBI. And we can assess those people who are working to be warned not to engage in this kind of activity.
Sir, for this activity, sir, how would you describe this operation, sir? Big, medium, or small? Yung kanila
Actually, this is a big operation because this had been the headache of the City Environment and Natural Resources Office, yung DNR. Kaya one of the problem of Davao City is how to control flood. At sinabi ko kanina, once there is an imbalance in the acts of nature, talagang big problem yan. So as early as possible, the local officials and national officials should work hand in hand to prevent the coming of a very big catastrophe out from this illegal quarrying. Actually, sabi ko, more than a year. And in fact, we have one operation that eventually failed. Kasi papunta pa lang kami, sunog na kami.
Sir, sa mga ebidensya nga nakuha, sir, mga logbook, sa pang ebidensya, na ba'y possible diha nga ebidensya nga malink nato sa operator?
Meron. Meron talaga.
Like for example, ano po?
Nandyan yung listing ng pangalan. Who are this construction firm for which this quarry area are regularly delivering or transporting. Nandyan yung mga individuals involved in quarrying. It is not just one guy, but it's a syndicate.
May signature yan dun sa mga operator.
O pag sinabing syndicate, that is more than 5 individuals. Each individual is doing a specific task that would complete the success of the criminal design.
Sir, since it's a syndicate, so meron pang ibang sites, illegal quarry sites all throughout Davao City.
Marami, sabi ko nga, nandyan sa boundary ng between Bukidnon and Davao, meron sa Kalinan, meron sa Marilog. Kasi they find it that our law enforcers cannot easily catch them.
One syndicate to me, sir, behind this illegal quarry activities, or marami po?
Marami sila grupo. They increase their pockets, their financial coffers through that activity in that Davao River, Tamugan River. That's the reality.
Sir, kumusta ang coordination sa barangay kapitan, officials po sa barangay Tamugan?
Sir, actually, tayo
We did not actually coordinate with the barangay officials, knowing that the first report of the Senro that there were barangay officials in cahoots with those syndicates. So we did the work on our own. We validated, we conduct surveillance, and we conduct operations on our own without any coordination with the barangay. Then actually, we don't have to coordinate. We are not compelled to coordinate with the barangays.
Yeah.
Okay?
Ano ito, sir? Naanay mga na-fail na operations in the past, meaning naay mga naa sa barangay na
No, basically, kaya nga masusunog. Burned out ang work, ang operation, dahil doon sa coordination na yan.
So sir, are you saying that after this operation, you're after these involved?
There were series of operations pa na nakascheduled, particularly with this illegal quarry. This is the first, hindi in the last. Isi-serve namin yung request ng Senro based on the reports. Mahirapan tayo dahil sa dami ng reports na ginawa nila, isa-isahin talaga natin yan. If possible, maubos namin yung request nila.
Sir, as we know, sir, yung Tamugan River, yung coastal sa Tamugan River is watershed area.
Yeah.
May coordination ba kayo with the DNR?
Actually, hindi kailangan mag-coordinate kasi nga requesting party natin sila eh. They know already.
Sir, how much is the disparity when we are talking about earnings? Pag illegal, tsaka yung sa legal quarrying activities.
Go.
Siyempre, malaki kasi illegal.
Yes. Kaya nga, a lot of several construction firm cater these products coming from illegal quarrying because mababa masyado as compared to those legitimate quarry. Kasi alam mo sa those engaged in legitimate quarry, they have to secure permits. May mga overhead expenses sila. Itong illegal, di na sila kumukuha ng permit, di sila nagbabayad. So that also destroy the the collection of taxes of our government.
How much are we talking about?
Oh, dito siguro millions ang pinag-usapan. For a long period of time, they have deprived the local coffers of the city of Davao of the correct taxes that they should have paid. Dumiretso sa kanila. So, as I said, they really increased their personal financial coffers. Pinapalaki nila ang kanilang bulsa. At saka, it destroys other businessmen na religiously they comply with the requirements of our government, secure permits, and we have, observations that permits are hardly secured nowadays. So, lalong pinapahirapan yung mga legitimate businessmen natin.
Sir, yung area ba, since we know na as far as I know, it's water pwede ba mag-quarry doon?
Kaya we have to ask the opinion of our DNR or and the NCIP if the area involved is indeed a protected area or ang sinabi ng batas, a portion of the foothill of Mount Apo is considered a protected area. So we have to ask the opinion of the DNR if indeed Tamugan River, which is part of Marilog District, is part of the top of the foothill of Mount Apo.
Sir, pwede namin sila makausap?
Yes.
Doon sa mga quarries sir, na kinangkap nyo, river lang ba o walang mga bukid na mga quarry operation? River lang lahat?
Actually, yung sa amin, yung ng syndrome natin is river lang. Yung quarry, yung river mix.
Okay.
Coming from the river.
Pero wala kayong...
Walang yung sabi yung mga pang tawag lupa or mountains o yung anong tinatawag nila dyan, yung bato na hindi yung
boulders.
Hindi yung yung limestone. Walang limestone. Kasi ang sa limestone nasa dry places, dry area.
May miners tayo, sir. May miners na apprehend.
So far, when we ask them, wala namang minors, wala daw. Nasa siguro 19 to, the oldest is 38 ba yung pinaka, 40 yata. The youngest is 19 and
Ilan po yung nagtatrabaho doon? Apart from
majority to yung mga hand pickers. Yung pinukulit nila yung malalaking bato, I don't know, mayroon silang klase siguro. And the rest, technical, skilled workers. Driver ng pakpo.
What I meant, sir, is estimated number of workers apart from these 13.
Malaki-laki kasi other workers managed to escape. Oh.
So mga pila, mga nasa pila?
Siguro yung working strength nila is between 20 to 30.
20-30. So pag abot dito sa NBI, nagdagan na.
Scampered na sila.
So mga katambayan hopefully kaning problema makanunta masulbad ni kay ang is natural resources baya atong ato ang nakataya tapos kung dili regulated ang pagkuan patakara na sila kuha diha mga bato sa bana diha without any regulation basi mapasubrahan mo sa ganang regulated gani usa pa ka nang dili regulated di ba pasagad ra gid na so kudos sa NBI pero unta ato ang kasabay ko ninyo sa inyong panawagan na unta ang operator mismo ang madakpan aning ginaingon na illegal nga quarry operations diri sa Davao City kay di na pwede na maayo nga kung kuan padayon sila nag-quarry nga dili sila regulated mo lagi na prone na siya sa pagpangabuso sa ato ang kinaiyahan kung dili na madakpan mga igalaw, di na mapakgang ang mga illegal nga quarry diha sa tuang especially diha sa tuang 3rd district so hopefully makuha and anyways mga katambayan mo ka na lang langkob sa tuang panaguban karong adlaw o hangtod sunod po sa mga igalaw sa tuang panaguban sa tuong tulumanong tambayan sa Radyo Pilipinas na ungot yung government. Sa ngalan sa Tibok Persa, sa DXRP Radyo Pilipinas, Davao ako yung kaban Armando Finiquito. Hanggang susunod na usab, daghang salamat o maayong adlaw, amping takanunay mga katambayan.